Hello! How are we doing, chat? How are we doing the Vargas? How are we doing Melaniter? How are we doing with Nori? Are we all vibing? How are we all doing this fine? What day is it again? It's a Thursday, isn't it? Tomorrow's Friday. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy moly. It's almost the weekend. I'm ready for the weekend, I'll be honest. I'm ready for it. The chat's not been working on this part of the stream for fucking ages. I don't fucking know why. Why is this not working? Why are you not working? It should be working. Try refreshing the cache. Try... Bam, bam. No, that didn't make it appear. I don't know why it's not fucking working, man. You actually need to get an inhaler. Why haven't you got one, Lenori? Get an inhaler. Get one. I went to my birthday dinner today. Only about half a year too late. And how was it? Did you have a good birthday dinner? Did you have some good food? Did you have a good time? Was it nice? It was delicious. What did you have? Was it frikandel? I wouldn't be surprised if it was frikandel, right? You eat quite a bit of frikandel, I think. Chimichanga. A what? A what? A what? A what? What's a chimichanga? It is a deep fried burrito. I've heard the word chimichanga. I didn't have a clue what it was. That sounds a bit much for me. That sounds a lot. A deep fried burrito. That sounds like a lot. It was really good. It sounds nice, but also a lot at the same time. Like, I don't know if I could handle eating it all. Don't know if I could manage that, you know. We're gonna do Danganronpa. We're gonna jump right in against because we've got the trial. We can't fanny around. We don't have the time. We've got to get right in the trial. So we could get through the trial in one stream. Did you miss a lot? Someone's dead again. We're gonna go to another trial. You might have missed a lot over the times you've not been here, Navagas. I'm not sure. Who did I kill? I fucking wish it was Hina. I'll say that much. If someone else is dead, it wasn't me. Or if someone else is dead, it was an accident. I was actually trying to kill Hina. Because this... Alright. I just want to say... This fucker's still alive and it hurts. That hurts. I just want you to all to know... The fact that she's fucking still alive pains me. It hurts me. My first love for the game. Bitch, was that ever alive? Was it ever alive? Was there ever any love for this game? I came in with an open mind. It's just the dialogue. The dialogue drives me fucking crazy. This one... I've got an idea of what's going on. This could be Kyoko. Kyoko and... Thingy could be one and the... Mikuro Ikusaba could be one and the same. How you doing, Melanita? Would you spend 3 months living with Hina for one wish? What are the limits to the wish? You vibing when the free time music happened for the first time? I like the free time music. You know, I'm not dissing the free time music. The rest of it, fucking hell. Has to obey the law of physics. Nah, I don't think I could withstand those 3 months. It doesn't matter what the wish is. Actually, no, Lenori's right. Maybe I could stomach 3 months just so I could wish that she was dead. Lenori's so right. So valid for that one. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together.
Where the heck have you two been? Just disappeared without a word.
We're investigating the course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Cause you're thick as pig shit, aren't you, you fucking stupid bitch.
Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together. Just the two of you. What are you, jealous?
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? Stop talking and brace yourselves. I'll be here any second.
Any second. Could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
I would wish for Mother to spend another 3 months with her. Why? Why would you want to? That's torture. That's torture.
I wish you would spend another 3 months with this character you fucking hate.
Where did that come from, man? Do we need therapy?
And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why ain't Monokuma showed up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again.
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or...
Or what?
What?
Jesus.
No! Did I scare ya?
Come on.
Demand an explanation. Why'd you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
In other words,
Waiting for everyone to arrive. Gotta start till everyone's here now, can't we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. Well, we've been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong.
Stockholm Syndrome, you might like her. Look, I know Stockholm Syndrome's a crazy thing. I don't reckon anyone could get Stockholm Syndrome for Hina.
But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait. Right? We all agree it's a violation. I'll arrange your punishment right now.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. This is gonna be Kyoko.
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
There we go. I'm here and no rule's been broken.
Kyoko? Kyoko, you're still alive?
No, that's a ghost.
Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it in the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
Was it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I was just one step ahead of you.
I need to go get my water because I've left it on the kitchen table. I'll be right back. I'll be swift.
I've got my water. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm just so glad you're okay.
Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Also, Muffy, you asked what's got my knickers in twisted because you haven't said hello to me yet. I haven't? Hello, Amd. How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you doing good?
Huh?
He's right, now we've got to deal with a ghost.
He told you. Stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial.
Now, without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Mister, wait for me.
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started.
Amd's playing Seamless Co-op Elden Ring. Who are you playing it with, Amd? I had a Seamless Co-op playthrough of Elden Ring going, and we finished the base game, and we were going to play the DLC, but we haven't yet. I keep trying to convince my friend to get back to it, like, so, maybe we should do our, a DLC run, but I've not managed to swing him around yet.
Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? Use that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. Had no idea her body had been discovered.
Then when did you find out?
So,
Just now, I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. Took some time to go over the crime scene first. Can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I?
So that's why you were late.
however,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting.
But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
He's Monokuma's secret tool which can open any lock in the school.
What?
Just a second.
He was literally sprung on me out of the blue from Tonkarin. I don't know if you know them. I can't say I do. Can't say I do. How far in are you? Because Seamless Co-op Elden Ring, really fun. I had a great time. It was a bit buggy when I played it because I played it when it had first come out. But the bugs made it funnier. Because we had this bug where one of us died. And then the other would respawn and we were like tag teaming this boss. Because the boss didn't get reset. It was quite funny.
What are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial. Okay, Makoto? Right now I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me.
For her? That's a strange way to put it. Class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all.
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right?
She's not doing bad for her first ever Souls game. Wow. Elden Ring's quite a rough one to start with as well, because you've got Tree Sentinel right outside where you spawn.
Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. Can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. Just stood there silent and still. After a measurable period of time, the door was open without warning. Dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Can we just get to the trial now so my voice can have a rest?
I can't wait!
My voice is not... My voice isn't voicing today. It feels rough.
Ah, I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills,
Let's
chills,
get on with the show. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. Deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.
Here we fucking go. I'm just keeping the skills I've got on.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
We don't need one.
So, your votes will determine if you can figure out
Yeah.
who, then I'll... Okay,
Yeah.
well...
We know all this. You
Let's
say it
discuss
every
the
fucking trial.
specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
She's fucking here though.
Kyoko's standing right there.
So it's,
That's a ghost.
we know it's the other one.
But she has legs.
I've forgotten the
and stuff.
person's name. The hidden student.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Only Kyoko and us seems to know that there's the extra student.
Okay. So I just have to
As far
prove
as we're
that
aware
the
so
corpse
far.
Isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Kyoko's gloves.
I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
Gundam Tanaka,
In that
sure.
case,
It
I
can be
think it would
anyone, man.
helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
She has scars on her hands.
happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Yeah.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry, are we literally having an argument whether the corpse is Kyoko, who is right in front of us?
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. If I can't prove why, we're going to be stuck here and the case won't move forward.
They said there was no signs of life. There was no pulse or heartbeat or breathing.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
I'm just gonna have to check what the exploded body analysis says. Okay.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse
No.
is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
No, because the gloves wouldn't have burnt off.
That
Kyoko, then... Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing.
they got burnt up in the explosion.
No, they weren't burnt off.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No, alright, oh wait, fake nails? Would the fake nails prove it? I don't think so.
That Kyoko
What are the
there is just a
tattoo on right hand? Okay, no. The fact that 2 nails are missing. 2 nails probably.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it.
Prove the dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt off in the.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Well, that does.
Shoot.
There must be a contradiction. Yeah, yeah. I said she wasn't wearing gloves. He said she must have been wearing gloves. That's a contradiction.
Impossible.
That's an argument.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
You can wear gloves
They got burnt
and
off
wear
in the
fake
explosion.
nails.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You could wear fake nails and gloves. Fuck off. You could. Have you ever tried? No, you
There's no
fucking
way
could.
the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember?
My girlfriend doesn't wear fake nails.
I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
You cannot wear. You can wear her gloves. You cannot wear. You can wear her gloves.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails.
I mean, it's right.
Don't you think?
Isn't it clearly not Kyoko anyway? This is such a dumb argument. The person who's standing right in front of us was not the corpse we saw earlier in the day.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Well, that's why you get them fitted to fit your fake nails in.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Thank you.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need
God,
to figure that out.
you. I mean, did we really need to prove that it wasn't her through fake nails? I'm scared if I become a dentist assistant, I can't have long nails anymore. Is that the job you're gonna go for, Lenore? Dentist assistant?
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
What's made you decide you want to be a dental nurse? We have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. What we got? Sprinklers, exploded body analysis, tattoo on the right hand. Oh.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
Yeah, the tattoo on the right
I
hand.
think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify
We
the
can. Tattoo on the hand.
No, that's wrong.
The Fenrir tattoo.
There was one clue left behind that we can
Because
use
you
to
were at the
identify
dentist
the
and you were
body.
like, this shit is chill. So, you just went to the dentist and you were like, yeah, this seems chill. You think being a dental nurse is chill?
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her
Yeah,
hand.
clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Fenrir tattoo.
Is this a dog?
No, it's Fenrir.
Must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
The dentist I had an assistant named Precious. My prince. Did he just sit in the corner, like stroking her head, going, "My precious"? There's something sexy about being a dentist assistant. What makes you say that, Lenore?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to whatever information we have, the victim's identity should become clear.
That I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Think about how many dentists have affairs with their hot assistant. Do they? Is that a common thing? Your sister's BS dad did that. That is one scenario. That is the reason, apparently. Why Lenore wants to be a dentist assistant comes down to the dentists who get paid a lot will have an affair with you. That's what it comes down to.
Okay, so
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Do you think dentists are fucked on the dentist chair? Just a question. I think that's a I think that's a good question, right? Like somewhere in the world, a dentist must have fucked on a dentist chair. Someone must have done that. I mean, it reclines, so you can probably do a lot of different things with it. Actually, probably not that many different things. You can sit on it, and the other person can sit on top of you. You could fuck while it reclines. I don't know. I don't know. There's not that much you can do with a dentist chair, thinking about it.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is
A wolf. Oh, no. I don't know what that word's gonna be. No way is it gonna be fucking wolf. You gotta be kidding me, dog. That's absolutely crazy.
Now I understand. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
I've heard of dentists getting the cock out in front of their co-workers while working. Actually, I think that was a doctor. Is a sexy dentist assistant really not a stereotype in other countries? No, it is a stereotype. It is a thing.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Is it a thing? Are you not aware of it, Amd? Are you not aware of it? I swear down it's been discussed on this channel before. If you, if Fiven was here, he would say the dental nurse in his dentist, like his dental practice, is fucking hot. He would say, he said it before. He said the... No. Sexy nurses is like a porn thing. It's not a porn thing. It's not a porn thing. But it's a thing where people are like, dental nurses, man. Navayas? Is it a thing where you are?
man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Only nurses?
A wolf tattoo. Then that means
I don't think it's a stereotype per se, but it is a thing where people are like, dental assistants are hot.
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf.
I've not had any hot doctors or hot dentists. I can say there's been some hot dental nurses. And not normal nurses, though.
Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a coup-last trial?
Yes.
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
What if she was one of the masterminds?
Being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
I had a hot dove doctor, but he fucked my toe, so he lost his dove privilege. He fucked your toe? Is that not what you wanted from the hot doctor?
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
She was a soldier.
All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier.
Mhm.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from
Kyoko.
Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Yeah.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Or she's making stuff up.
Who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba?
The ultimate soldier.
She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Yeah.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character?
Gonna put you on speakers while I finish cooking. Don't mind me. What if I start shouting something like obscene? And you put me really loud so like everyone else can hear around you? What if I start singing the song by Geese that is literally just a man screaming "There's a bomb in my car" over and over and over and over again?
Which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
You have me on speak every now and again, on loud. Your neighbors must fucking love it. They must love it.
No, the headmaster
They must have
has nothing to do
heard
with
some
it.
shit, man.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Must when you're making food. Unsalted pasta, yeah?
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
I always have my AirPods in. Don't need my family in on this. Do you not think your family would appreciate it? Do you not think they'd go, yo, that is some cool shit you listen to? Lenori, why are they on about a doctor fucking your toe? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have
You had a banging burger? I had a
decided to
really good burger,
completely ignore all
actually.
such attempts at provocation.
There's like this cafe near my work that also does takeaway, and they do a really nice burger with chips. And right, it's a really good burger. It's like a restaurant quality burger, right? So like we're talking, you know, you'd maybe go somewhere and you pay 15 quid for this burger and chips maybe. It's less than £9. It's under £9 and it's banging. It's banging. It's like a build your own burger thing, and I get like a black pepper burger with mozzarella and chili jam. Everything is cheap. No. This is surprisingly cheap for what it is. It's like, you know, the place I get this from, it's a good cafe. I don't know why the burger's dirt cheap, or as cheap as it is, because that's surprisingly cheap for what it is. My family has no idea how gross I actually am. Do they not know about you too? They'd think I was asexual if it wasn't for Pedro Pascal being my background on my phone. Which my mum pointed out to my dad yesterday. Oh, Lenore. Oh, Lenore. What did your parents say about it?
Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What
It's
you're
like, yeah,
saying is
why
that both
indeed?
the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no. There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along.
You think there's been 2 students hiding?
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know, there can only be 2 suspects. Me and Kyoko.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden.
He's the only one who can say that, though. Who knows he went?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
He's claiming he...
That's right.
But
Four
that
of
is
us were there
very...
trying to dismantle Monokuma.
That's very circumstantial
The whole
evidence.
time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the 4 of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis.
Are me?
But I guess, no, we know there wasn't a corpse
That's
before
why you're able
then
to
because of
narrow
when
down the list of suspects.
the person had to be killed.
Exactly so.
The only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it. Currently at the stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
He did go to the garden alone. That is sus, but also the fact that, like, he went way before the person would have been dead, I think.
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been
Yeah, but we
around
know
10
the
o'clock.
body was...
So
The murder
must have
happened in the
after
morning.
10 p.m.
I'm pretty sure we know that, right? Yeah, the body... Okay, the body was there before 7:30. My bad. That's what we know about the time.
I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered?
I
It was about
got
9 o'clock, wasn't it?
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
And it was there before 7:30. Well, we went to the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
Alright, that's not really helped, has it?
Me,
That's quite a big
I
window.
was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. but I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30.
And the body was already there at
I
7:30.
remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
We're gonna have him between 10 and 9, and I don't have an alibi from 10 to 7:30. Okay then, looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden.
It was before 7:30. Oh wait, no wait. Yeah, it had to be after 7:30, didn't it? Sorry, because it's not all wet. Only half of it's wet. Sorry, and half of it's wet because of the bucket. So yeah, it was after 7:30.
Somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
No, all right, fuck. Sprinklers were relevant to 7:30. Sprinklers are the answer here.
It took place somewhere between 10 and 9 o'clock in the... Yep, and Makoto...
Yeah, from to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder. So Makoto, if you have any objections...
What?
now
The sprinklers
would
should be the answer.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
I guess maybe the first bit because he says from 10 to 7:30, but it's the 7:30 we kind of want to.
It took place somewhere between...
It's the 7:30 you kind of want to dispute. I mean 10 o'clock as well, sure, because it's
The murder
before
couldn't have
7:30.
happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
Hugh, how you doing?
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right?
I was feeling a little nauseous, but I burped and now it's over. It's good to hear.
So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly.
Here we go.
The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
It was only the top half.
How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet?
Oh my
How dare
god.
you use such indecent words?
Really?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean?
Do you guys remember when I just puked like every day because I was coughing so hard? What a time. Yeah, that was my favorite period, man. I remember that fondly. What a time to be alive. I was there. I was there when Lenore puked every day.
Man, you're totally wacko.
There's so many Lenore areas. My favorite's the one where Lenore puked every day. That was a good one. Man, we'll never peak like that again, am I right?
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why.
And to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet, all I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence.
Yep, it's the body.
If you look at the body itself, that should make it clear.
I gotta do this fucking
I
shit.
admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
I'm taking a lot of damage here, but I need the bullets.
No! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No!
I'm fucking crazy.
How can this should prove it?
I'm fucking insane. Look at that. I can't be stopped.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
We know Kyoko knew
The
about
sprinklers got the body wet.
this
Shouldn't the
person.
whole body have been wet?
But I think Kyoko is such a dog shit obvious answer, so I don't think it could be Kyoko.
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
A bucket. We did bucket. We did a bucket. We bucketed
while the
it.
body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Makuro's killer is. No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone.
I'd
That's...
just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything.
But she
So
wasn't.
she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake.
No.
Mukuro wasn't the
Right.
mastermind at all.
Well, no, she might not be the mastermind, but she could have been working with him. There could be multiple masterminds. I don't know why they've gone, this is the work of one person. It could be the work of multiple, right?
And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's got
Multiple people, yeah. Why not?
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have
The
avoided
top.
being wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
A certain something at the scene was used to cover the body. Could it have been
The tarp.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right.
So the person
All
who
you
found it
have
was
to do is
Turco.
cover the body with the tarp,
So
and
she'd
that
have
will take
removed
care
the
of wet.
tarp.
In fact,
So
that's
we're going back to
exactly
the
what
idea that
Killer
it's
did.
Turco and Byakuya.
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
She's challenging me to a duel. I activate my trap card.
The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
Can you out with Kyoko? What? 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 What?
This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
Can I outwit her? Not right now. I'm quite tired today. I'm quite low energy, so not today. She'll outwit me today. We're losing. We're gonna
Why would
die.
they go to all that
That's a
effort just
shame.
to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Yeah, she's outwitting us today. I'm tired. I don't know why. I think I did quite a lot at work today, I feel. So, and also it's coming to the end of the week and I've been up at 7 in the morning every day. So I'm a sleepy boy. Basically 27 now. Done. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tart. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tart must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait, something's not right.
And what might
Getting on
happen-
now, aren't you, Grandpa? Whoa. Who you calling Grandpa? Who you calling Grandpa? How old are you again, Amd? Can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's going to think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
Right.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
Yeah.
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
No. The blood.
By covering the body with the
I don't know
tarp,
which
that's-
part they want me to...
It's because the sprinkler, but the underside of it was totally spotless.
It's because that side was protected from the water.
No, I mean, that's true, though, right? It would have been protected from the water, but it wouldn't have been protected from the blood. That is a valid contradiction. I fucking
By covering
do
the
think
body
some of
with
these
the tarp,
contradictions
that's-
are
It's
just...
because the spring, but the underside of it was totally
You know, one guy sat there going...
Of course it didn't get dirty.
That hit the fucking pink bit. Are you... Oh, fucking shoot me. Jesus fucking Christ.
By covering the body, killer prevents.
So the reason that is because the spring, but the underside, it was totally. It's because that side, since it was facing.
Of course it didn't get dirty.
That's dirty, that. There you go.
That's wrong.
You're vintage? Vintage, not old?
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Yakuya
Right.
said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Right.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
Also, a chicken went missing. Why is a chicken missing? We
What
still
if
don't
the
know.
blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh? The blood was camouflage? It was chicken
After
blood.
The killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers. They then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim.
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
A chicken.
I know. They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
No.
That's what Hifumi did, right?
No.
He pretended to be dead.
They killed a chicken.
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
They got blood from right here in the garden, right? Which must mean... the missing chicken.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
Yeah.
Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
Uh-huh.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
Devastated.
So you're saying Someone killed a chicken?
Yeah.
They covered the body with its blood?
Yeah, I know, right? It's madness.
That's messed
Yeah,
up.
it's
Killing a
crazy.
living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten
Killing a living thing just to do something like that. I mean, they've killed 2 living things. They killed one living thing to hide that they killed another living thing. Or that they hadn't killed another living thing yet and they were going to kill it with a bomb.
The killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
Which
You
is...
said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it.
Right.
The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
I feel like this one's getting very kind of obtuse, isn't it?
They covered it beforehand?
Right, right. This thing, they covered it... They're saying they covered it with a tarp and then covered it in blood. And then they're saying they covered it in blood beforehand. But it doesn't matter what order they do all this shit in. If the blood's still fucking wet, chances are it's going to make some contact with the tarp.
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Right.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
They added the coat afterwards.
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp,
Okay.
they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
This is so fucking stupid.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body.
Right, but they still had to be
They'd
with
done in
someone,
no time.
from what we've heard.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
The suspicion falls back to me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
Oh, God, are we just going in circles?
For serious, man? Which one of them did it?
Well, it wasn't me, so it must have been her.
Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin.
Wait a
What
sec.
the odds?
He wears his jacket wrong. He doesn't have his arms in his sleeves. Maybe he doesn't know how jackets are put on.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it
Oh,
exploded,
here we
right?
fucking go. Use the one Makoto took.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. What about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Yeah, maybe he's just an idiot. So if he doesn't realize how you put a jacket on normally, maybe he'd just put a jacket on the same on a dead body.
Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
Can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
I don't want it anyway. So what to do?
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto?
Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
I mean, why did no one else notice it? You're all thick as fuck.
It's not that I
But
did
it's
it.
thick as fuck, man.
It's just
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. Thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto.
Yep.
Now I'm totally
Well,
convinced he did it.
no,
12,000% convinced.
didn't originally come from me, did it? Because it came from... We found it, and then I got given it.
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer.
Why don't we just accept Makoto as the killer? That'd be a good trial, wouldn't it? Everyone dies. That's the end.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Right. You're saying I did it?
just
Uh-huh.
because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's
No, it's not.
question. You
It's
took that
not.
knife of yours and
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Getting stabbed isn't what killed the body.
The knife we found, it's the same one. It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that, that seals it. Just because I had that automatically? Well,
getting stabbed is
Bonk.
no, that's wrong.
He just got gamed on. Can you believe that?
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
lies. We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer
Yeah.
covered the dead body with the tarp.
So we know the stabbing wasn't what killed the body or killed the person. I keep saying killed the body. I'm tired today. That's it killed the body.
Bloodstained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body.
That's right.
Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Yeah.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see.
Oh wait, no, not that one.
Shoot!
Wait, it said the victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. There's no way. I mean, there was a lot of wounds. How much HP? Not much.
Clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
In game or in real life?
Totally forgot about that.
Then the knife.
Not much.
Was
This
just
game's
another
wearing it
piece of
down.
camouflage set up by the true killer.
I'm on like 1 HP right now. And I've got the status
They
effect
probably
sleep.
stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all
Well,
the
guys,
killer's attempt
drowsy.
to destroy all evidence of their crime.
I'm about to evolve into Hypno.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward.
Good one, thanks, man. Isn't thinking about it, saying I'm going to evolve into Hypno is not great, because isn't it either Drowsy or Hypno that's meant to fucking kidnap little kids in the Pokedex entry? Isn't the Pokedex entry about kidnapping kids or something?
They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
I know Drifloons is as well, because I know Drifloons is like it carries kids away or something, I think.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you
It had a
bothered
bomb
to
on
put
it.
that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle cause an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Drowsy eats the dreams of people. Hypno might be the one that kidnaps kids. There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion.
I got it! After
a bomb,
the
mate.
explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
It eats kids' dreams.
It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that
He's
is the
Kyoko.
only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Let me have a look. I think it's definitely Hypno or Drowsy. I'm gonna look at the Hypno Pokedex entry. Fire Red talks about it. It's taking a child away. What else have we got? There's also when it is very hungry, it puts humans it meets to sleep, then feasts on their dreams. And then Hypno holds a pendulum in its hand. The arcing movement and glitter of the pendulum lull the foe into a deep state of hypnosis. While this Pokemon searches for prey, it polishes the pendulum. So it took away a child. And sounds like it preyed on it from that description there. What about Drowsy? Let me read Drowsy's. I know Drifloon definitely has something about kidnapping kids on there. It is whispered that any child who mistakes Drifloon for a balloon and holds on to it could wind up missing. And then in Sun, stories go that it grabs the hands of small children and drags them away to the afterlife. It dislikes heavy children. You're more of a Drifloon? Wow.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. Need to concentrate.
Oh, here we go. Monokuma file 5. Monokuma file number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Da, 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 da.
Fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure,
That's true.
I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right?
That's right.
And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
No, there wasn't. Was there?
Shoot!
Was there? Struck on the head with an object, but the body was covered in other wounds as well. Okay. Alright. My bad. I didn't remember the bit about it being struck on the back of the head.
The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me. Then
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that,
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
the explosion didn't kill her for sure,
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead.
And it wasn't me because of the knife. And then there's only...
Oh yeah. That's gotta
I guess
be
it's
it.
gotta be the hit on the back of the head. No.
She was hit on the back of her head.
Fucking hell. What? I don't know what they're going for here. There's a contradiction in there. Fucking where?
the victim's fatal in.
the explosion didn't kill her for sure, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
And it wasn't me. Then there's only...
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that she...
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Yes, I know that. I know that knife was a cover-up. Yes. Which only leaves the explosion.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure,
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me. Then
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
and more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
the explosion didn't kill her for sure,
No.
I guess.
I was guessing the explosion because it's the only thing that was fresh. I don't... They've said it's not the head wound. I've tried the fucking head wound. I'm not really sure what they want me to contradict here. There doesn't seem to be anything that is a direct contradiction.
Is this really the end for all of...
Whoa, let's give it another shot. Sure, fucking shoot me. I'm tired today, so my brain isn't working at full capacity. I'm really not sure what I'm missing here.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure, I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah.
She had a hit to the head.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Yeah.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we
Okay,
continue
wait,
the-
okay, I've got an idea.
The explosion didn't kill...
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't
I'm gonna
me.
rebuke it.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was...
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
Oh, we could go with
body.
the countless wounds. I think we just
Then
attack
shall we continue
Byakuya's
the
statement
debate?
here.
Fatal injury.
Yeah, it's the back of the head.
No, that's wrong. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
It's a dreadful experience when you have to use a kitchen that is not yours.
What about the wound
What's so bad about it in
the
the
rest of her
Vargas? Not
body?
knowing where anything is?
Didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
Right.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
So maybe it was a metal pipe.
I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
People keep drinking drink glasses in the bottom shelves. What do you mean? The bottom shelf of like a wall unit? How are you? How are you guys putting your drink glasses in the cupboard? What shelf are you putting them on? Is it wrong to put them on the bottom shelf?
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
I have a glass shelf. All drinking glasses are up top. On the top shelf of the unit. That's interesting. I put them on the top shelf. If you put them on the top shelf, you won't be able to reach. Can't reach the top shelf, so either shelf 1 or 2, never 3. You can't reach the top shelf at all, and? Wait, you're tall, Lenori, and you couldn't reach the top shelf? Really? Man, you guys got short, stubby arms.
I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with a metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
Just about reached the very edge, really.
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
6'1", 6'2", and if I open the door to the cupboard, it almost doesn't touch my head. Why? Sorry, have you installed your kitchen units, like, touching the fucking ceiling? Have you installed your kitchen units so they're flush to the ceiling? Wait, are they flush to the ceiling? That hurts me. That hurts me.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
A chicken. I fucking know. It was a chicken. The woodblock key. It wasn't an arrow. It wasn't an arrow. Don't fucking give me that shit.
I got it.
Oh no, fuck
Mukuro was
off.
hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her.
Right, an arrow wouldn't be blunt though, would it?
And that something was the titanium.
I'm sorry. What?
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, no, that's dog shit.
Hey! How dare you backtalk
That is dog shit.
No right.
An arrow would not be strong enough for you to hit someone with it, unless they're talking about firing a bow. But then it's not a blunt. It's not blunt. Arrows have a tip.
I'm not back talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
No, I still fucking hurt her. Don't blame Himina for downing it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Fucking hell. Why don't you shove it up your ass and just tell us who the killer is?
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right?
Yeah.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Wow.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right?
And then not that
It
thick,
seems
exactly.
Like an arrow would just be too thin.
Yeah.
Talking back to Master. You have no right.
Oh, God. Which is why they used
The titanium arrow.
bloody duct tape. Are you fucking
It was
kidding
in
me?
the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, it said the weapon must have been. It seems like an arrow would just.
I'm afraid they
What's wrong?
taped it together. Right. If you taped
You're
it
right.
together...
Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
This is dumb. This is dumb. This is really dumb. This is stupid. Right? Right. I'm pretty sure if you taped it together, right, and you're holding it, you're not going to hold this end, the top end. You're going to hold the bottom end, which would mean surely blood would get all over those tips. Surely. Doesn't matter how you duct tape it up. They're getting bloody. And this feels stupid. This is a stupid idea.
Another weapon?
Inside
Why
the
would you
dojo
wash
locker,
the
we
arrows?
also
Why
found
would
a
you
balled
wash
up
the
piece of
arrows
duct tape.
and then just leave the duct tape there?
The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Okay, right, no, right, they're saying that the duct tape is in the fucking middle. How's that getting bloody then? Really?
And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Are we doing Danganronpa 2? I'd rather die.
One stick is weak. We put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
You try getting blood off duct tape. You try killing someone with duct tape involved, and then just dumping the duct tape next to the weapon. Fucking idiots, man.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Oh,
Was she there with us or something? I don't remember.
Hmm? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo? Must be connected to that dojo locker. The key was in her room. But he has her room key. Oh.
I got it!
Who could see that coming?
The one one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
It was in her room, but oh, lo and behold,
And
who
how
has
does
the
that
key to
prove
our
anything?
room?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle.
She's not had access to
Your
our room.
non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on
She's
defending
not being in
honor.
her room.
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue? Could that be when? Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for
No.
idle chatter is over.
She
A
didn't
verdict
do it.
is close at hand.
Wait, I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake.
No, it can't be her. It's
Knew you were
Byakuya,
stubborn,
because
but
he has
this is
access
just
to our
getting
room, doesn't he?
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? He has access to her fucking room, you dipshit. Has everyone forgot he's got the fucking room key?
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than
Oh my god, they are
anyone
really blocking everything with fucking bollocks text now, aren't they?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
But could I really have done that?
Which would mean she can't get in her room, yes.
Exactly what
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya,
Master would never.
there's
I think
proof
I-
that you. Is that what you're saying?
You stated
You said I hid the evidence of my and then left the locker key in my own room,
Correct.
but
could I really have done that?
We've got the proof. This is proof.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what
I'm not the killer.
You should understand that.
Byakuya.
Master would never hide
Can we use this here?
Oh,
Yes, there we go.
What's wrong?
It's got to be Byakuya, because he has access to our room. He's got a room key, hasn't he?
If I'm right, Kyoko
I did
wouldn't
mention
have been able to
Byakuya
get
right at
into
the
her
start of the
room
investigation as well.
Huh? Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
So he's going to have planted the evidence, isn't he?
So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself.
That's crazy,
Am I
dog.
wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Oh, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier?
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
The mastermind's trapped. The mastermind's trying to trap Kyoko, but what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I do? The mastermind's trapped. The victim was Mikuru, and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. The only one who knows it's a lie. The only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Let it go. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
Mr. Secret Ending, I'm devastated.
You! What are you trying to imply?
That was Byakuya.
I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead.
Yeah.
And then we're thrown into a trial.
Yeah, but you did know she existed.
And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
What if we just don't vote? How about that? I did really well in that one. That was pissed, mate. I'm crazy, dog.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What if everyone votes Makoto and then I win? Oh, they are. Holy shit. It's death time. Then I die, then the game's over, right?
What? You think I'm the killer?
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. Got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, that's not true. No, this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. I'm going to end it the same way. It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I? Kyoko?
Don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Just that, I'll be right back. I've got to go blow my nose, man. Got to go blow my nose real bad. Man's back. Oh. Here we go. Makoto's dying. Does that mean the game's over? Is this how it ends? Kyoko betrayed us. I don't mind. Makoto's dead, right? That means the game's over. I don't think it really mattered what option you picked when you picked an option there in that trial. The game's been pretty linear so far, so I don't rate this bit of music. It does matter. Oh well. This is the ending. Makoto dies. That's it. What a shame. You would have loved the secret ending. I wouldn't have. You can't convince me I would like anything this game would do. Your fave character gets triple preggers. Oh man, you kidding me? Triple preggers? I'm missing out. So, Chihiro saved us.
Oh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, what was that?
Yeah, it had to be.
This is
Alter Ego.
Alter Ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? What's the planet? What are you invading my network? Damn it, how the hell? I don't believe this!
Seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us.
Why are you talking like you've already won? Barely felt a thing. It was a pinch. An itch. The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash and flap, but you're gonna never see him again. So I sway the garbage strewn pit in a way that's an even better special punishment. Yeah. It's still not good enough. I'm still not satisfied. Still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world.
Is he gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words,
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
what did you say?
What are you talking about?
so
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. You've got a fucking... Is this the secret ending? I'm 318. Oh god, it's so loud, man. Let me, here we go.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
Is the secret ending if you call it out then?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
you said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie then?
Some deeper truth, yeah. How long is this secret ending? Oh my god, it's fucking
I
long.
didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
Like 2 minutes? Right.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Are you sure?
Then, when we searched Kyoko's room,
9 minutes is
how
long
else could
to
they even
watch.
gotten there?
Someone
I mean, let's
other
be
than
to
me
be
must
fair,
have
it's
put it
not
there.
much different
That's
to
the
the actual
only
gameplay of the game, right?
I didn't have
The key to my room because I've given it to. There's no doubt about.
You are correct.
so I couldn't possibly have gotten in.
I forgot you could shoot the pink
No, that's wrong.
words, unless that's a skill you can take. Is that why it's 9 minutes? Because they're bad? She could have gotten in the room, yeah.
Kyoko stole it from the. Which
Yeah.
means
You admit to killing.
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it, so I lost.
Right.
That's all this means.
then, are you saying you really didn't, Kyoko? You really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up.
Huh?
All finished. And time ran out.
Alright, here we go. Blah, 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 blah. And they vote for Kyoko instead.
Special punishment.
Right. It's basically the same, but with Kyoko, right? She's got exactly the same punishment. Wow. That's how the class trial of Mikura Ikasaba came to an end. Wow. So they just literally killed off Kyoko. And then vibed. Oh my god, no. No. What? Why? Why? Really? Fucking why? This game came out before, like, polyamory was, like, a spoken about thing, right? What the fuck is this image? It's actually real! It's actually in the game! I mean, let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. Everyone here in this group looks like they would be part of a polyamorous relationship. Let's be real. Let's be real. I mean by that. No comment. No comment. They are trapped in that school forever. That's just survival instinct. Fucking hell. I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this. I hate this. I like how we know who fucked her first. Yeah. Yeah. No, this isn't right. Yeah, no fucking shit, man.
This isn't wrong.
The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy brings in top students from every field imaginable and lets them fuck other students, all of them together, making so many fucking kids. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. And you'll all get to impregnate one woman. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. It's just Makoto daydreaming. The ending, and it didn't actually happen. I hate that. I actually hate that. I hate that. I genuinely hate that. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. Standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. What? Where am I? I caught my head resting on top of my hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. Wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? Wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Finally, could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Was this just another dream? Dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. Heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. Remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me and used the last little bit of his strength to do so. So I can't give up now, for myself and for my friend. With that, my pursuit of survival began. First, it was to start looking for a way out of there.
Shit, no music. Sorry. There you go. I muted it for the YouTube video. Sorry about that.
No music, no lights, just anger. First, it was to start looking for a way out of there. That's a rocket and a tank. Better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Man.
Good reference. Isn't it a System of a Down? Is that System of a Down? I like Chop Suey, but I've never really got into the rest of Surd. I don't vibe with it. I find it too weird, and that's... I don't know, I don't mind time signature changes and stuff, but Surd just gives me a headache. Like, is it Sugar? Is that one of the songs they did? It gives me a headache. Anyone else ever, you know, feel like some music just gives them a headache? Oh, the lyric is from Sugar. My friend listens to black metal. My friend listens to black metal. If he ever puts it on, it just gives me a headache. It really gives me a headache. Not a single song has ever given you a headache, really. Lucky man. You hate that kind of music? What, you hate black metal? I like metal. I was listening to some heavier stuff today. It's been a little while. And I got goosebumps when they started doing some little vocal fry. Bliss.
It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. decide to look around for some food. Listen to melodic death metal album on flights. Helps you sleep. Fucking hell. There's plenty of magic. There's plenty of food here, but it's all wrong. I don't know why I was going to say magic. That was pointless too. Next, I search for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. That's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. Can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. What the? Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched the pile of garbage jostle and form an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? Do a quick little save. Do you think Monokuma does the garbage? Yeah, I reckon he's got a little garbage uniform, like little bin man uniform, and he does the bins. I ended up getting that bad ending by accident, thinking I was doing the right thing, trying to help Kyoko, but I did the opposite. Fucking hell, man. So you got the triple pregnancy ending. Congrats, Sound. Congrats. Let's have a look what's going on with the trash bags. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? Carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
Kyoko?
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing down here?
So,
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
hey,
First, I have something for you. I reached out my hand. Trash! Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. That really hit the spot. Now get all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me? To pay a debt. Oh no, to atone. Atone?
You.
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew?
Indeed.
Even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that! You didn't abandon me! No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However,
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive no matter the cost. Why'd you have to survive? I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to
in
survive,
other words,
so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? Made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. Do you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
indeed.
That's right, at least I did once. Once? Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... No memory, that's impossible. Then is it really true? You lost your memory? Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I can't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. Seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
Don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's one reason I came up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However,
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind, which is why I have to get them back. So I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. What if you say it's true? Why didn't you ask the rest of us to help
why
you?
is that?
I did that, and we all worked as one. The mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big a deal out of it. It's just a possibility. Since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us? If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her, in which case it only makes sense that we should look into her missing memory by herself.
However,
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but... I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind. I understand. Oh.
I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
listen.
Are you okay? Oh, yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey,
Even though I still trust you, you know. It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. Oh, we're still fucking chatting, are we? Fucking hell. I don't get why sometimes it brings you out the conversation just to make you go back into it. Just fucking keep the conversation rolling. Don't. It's done this all the way through, and I don't get it. I don't get why it does breaks in conversation like that. Just do the full thing. Just get it out the fucking way. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So,
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was firmly able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. How early in the fucking game did I say ultimate detective? How fucking early? Really? Like, that predictable? Come on! Come on! The ultimate detective?
correct.
And the reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. I would have never guessed. That is crazy. No, it's predictable, Navagas. I like things to be a bit more, you know? Like, you know, if you can see something coming, it just doesn't feel as interesting, does it? You want a believable twist that you couldn't have thought of yourself. And the other twist you can think of is she could be the mastermind, or Makoto could be the mastermind. You had to find someone who, well, was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why do you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. What?
In other words,
That's something you couldn't see coming. Her dad being the headmaster. What a twist. Ultimate McDonald's employee? Yeah, fucking go for it.
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak headmaster? Then that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved.
I...
I'll find a way. No matter what it takes, I'll find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I...
My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. Makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose was coming here to find him. That makes
However-
sense. But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what did you see in there?
So-
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because he also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map.
Indeed.
It's the layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. Found in the headmaster's room, along with Makuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for the faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
That's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there?
However,
Once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like, that part of the school, I mean? It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
so-
Can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get the chance soon enough. Sounds like it must be important and really ominous.
However,
Another breaking conversation, fucking hell. Once I got to the second floor of the dorms, there were no cameras and no monitors, which is why I had no idea what was going on. Has to do with Makuro Ukusaba, doesn't it?
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her, and I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
anyway,
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mikuru Kasaba was to get me killed. Get you killed?
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared. In retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations? Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations. There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mikuru Kasaba. What's that? There was a point where Mikuru may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. I could have become the victim? You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean...
Yes, when you were attacked at night, that's right.
during the night?
I...
I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway,
Which is exactly what happened to you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell. I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. Gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
Ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the mass assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct.
And the murder was disguised and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right? Don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. That's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right, that is a contradiction. It's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all
In other
mean?
words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of her ultimate despair. The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuro is the ultimate despair and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about what happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy, whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair. That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're, make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this.
And look at that. They're saying there's multiple masterminds.
That is the ultimate despair, and that is our real enemy.
Is that the end of chapter 5? Holy shit. Holy shit. What do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is? Well, it's got to be something where a lot of people died, right? You could say it's one of the world wars. I mean, war's pretty tragic. I mean, there's also the Holocaust. It's a Muffin 99 fart. Wrong. Wrong. It's not a Muffin 99 fart. Wrong. I don't fart. I've never farted in my life, actually. That's a fact. Never farted. You guys fart? That's crazy. Muffin's full of gas. This guy's spreading lies. Never ever, never in my life. Never farted in my life. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Most tragic event is actually that Arthur Morgan isn't real. And also not my husband. I once knew a girl that didn't burp, actually.
The ultimate despair. Group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. Most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now
Anyway,
we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right.
Holy shit, we're leaving the conversation behind.
It's locked, but we have a way to open this door.
Oh, please, Kyoko, use your tool!
Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room? Of course I do. It's an absolute vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I'd never part with it. And it can open any door in the school, right? That's right. Then we should be able to use it on that door, right?
Most awful, most tragic event in human history is when Byakuya, Makoto, and Hiro impregnated Hina. They lived as a polyamorous triplet. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one.
Hey Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with a Monokuma design on it and slid it in the keyhole, and then... Yes, it's opened!
Indeed.
Now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. Quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Finally, we're finally free. There wasn't even time to take a breath of relief because the real fight had just begun.
Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. Damn, if they all died, that'd be so sad, wouldn't it? I know of someone who couldn't burp, apparently, but they would fart more. Well, I think that's what happened with this person. Because, like, you know, obviously, if it doesn't go out one way, it's got to go out another, right?
After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface.
Now, they didn't need to do that shot, did they? They didn't need to do that shot.
The ladder was impossibly long, I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down. Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. So, Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you.
There are only 2 ways to do this shot. And what are the 2 ways to do this shot? I would say there's more. I would say there's more than 2 ways to do this shot. Someone get an eye tracker on this streamer. I'm looking at the text. Like I would say there's 3 ways. You could do a side view. There's obviously this angle, or you could do like from the top view. Like downwards on them climbing up the ladder.
You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember. Come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous? Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So... Because we take pride in it. Pride?
Indeed.
Detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society.
Yeah, but you wouldn't see how high it is. I mean, we can't really see how high it is. We can only see a limited number of rungs above him, right? We can't see that many rungs above him.
Which is why we made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. She said her family were detectives, but her dad's a headmaster. A conscious effort?
I mean, you don't get that good at giving head unless you put a lot of practice into it, right? So I'm not buying it.
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride! So that explains... Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, never saw anything about her. She hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh?
I...
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school, yet knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You'd had so much to talk about. She wanted to kill him. Is that what it's going to be?
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However,
There's something I want to say to him, though. What?
I...
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. Sever? Last time I saw him, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself. But apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising future.
However...
But he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. The headmasters, well, headmasters are simply clearly the best people at giving head, right? Because, you know, they're master rank in giving head. It makes sense. It makes sense. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument. And young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression, so I couldn't tell. Couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. It's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true. But there's one thing that I can never forgive. Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind, like I said. I think it was a good thing.
However...
When the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me, even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow. So I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family, in order to settle the past, in order to remove him from my life forever. I've no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But you're a family. To just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Why are you still on this view? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Can I just say, they haven't moved on the fucking ladder. They just stood on the ladder having this conversation. The fuck is wrong with them? We're only connections through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul?
Hey.
No. Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul? I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. Didn't know how to respond, so instead, I said nothing. Just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence, and after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Yeah, I'm not a pervert, so can't say I do. Looks like this is it. The other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back!
Right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open up without too much trouble. Yeah, she just happened to unlock it earlier. Planning this to happen, yeah. Well, here goes nothing. Reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. Hatch open with ease, and so... Looks like we're back. I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. Can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. Now we've gotten out there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor.
What's the next step? Nah, we don't need another step.
So now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen,
You worried? Yeah, of course.
so then,
Let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
in other words,
Let's ask Malakuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that!
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. It's not like we can run away. She said that. She pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should give up now? Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't. Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared? You said something like that before. What does it mean?
so,
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Makuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was? We can talk to Monokuma. We can confirm it. It'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. I'm still super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we? Monokuma should be in the
Shall we
gym.
go?
Let's get going.
I am gonna do a save here. Because it feels like a good time to stop. And we'll do game duel to finish off the stream. Next stream we're gonna do something a little bit different. I think we're gonna do some Jackbox on Saturday. I think Jackbox on Saturday sounds like a good idea. Jackbox. Yeah, Jackbox. On Saturday, yeah. We're gonna play Jackbox because it's my birthday soon, so we're gonna play Jackbox just so I don't have to play Danganronpa fucking near my birthday, you know. Jackbox on Saturday. You're not happy about Jackbox? Why not? Jackbox is great. This looks like Kirby to me. Oh, you'll be working? Alright, so there's two things I'm thinking. We could do King of the Castle either Saturday or Tuesday. Or we could do Jackbox Saturday or Tuesday. Those are like the two options. Because I'm thinking of doing some more interactive things around my birthday for some, you know, change it up a bit. Bit more fun, innit? Danganronpa. We're not doing fucking Danganronpa. I can tell you that much. I'm guessing this is a Kirby game. Star Allies or Superstar? Holy shit. What a guess. Man, I'm insane. I've never fucking played a Kirby game and I guessed that. I don't know Kirby very well. I'm crazy. You'll be more busy on Tuesday. Oh, fuck. Everyone's around at different times. Let Navagas have his Jackbox. Saturday it is then. Oh. I feel like I should recognize this. This does remind me of Quake. I don't think it is. This looks more like a dragon, but it also reminds me of jump pads from Quake. So I'm going to go with Quake 3 Arena. It's not Quake. Oh, Carrion is such a good shout. I played the demo with Carrion, I think. I think it was just the demo I played. Carrion was kind of cool. But it's not a very long game, is it? I don't think. And it's quite I think it's quite repetitive. I don't think it really changes up its formula very much as it goes on, as far as I'm aware. Definitely too short. Finished it in one day. A really fun idea, though, of you being the monster and fucking killing everything, though. Could finish Danganronpa on his birthday. I'm not streaming on my birthday, man. Monday, I'm going out for it, actually. We're going out to a nearby city. Which would be nice. Which would be nice. This looks like Warframe to me. Anyone else agree? Let him enjoy his birthday. Yeah, man. Let me enjoy my birthday. I'm going to be having a great time. I'm going to go out for the day. It's going to be sick. Going to buy loads of comics. Going to buy loads of graphic novels. No one can stop me. Anyone else think this is Warframe? Or does anyone have any better ideas? Oh. Lenora, you'll know this. What's the perfume called in Mass Effect? I'm just thinking this could also be the perfume from Mass Effect Javik. I'm just gonna throw that out there because no, alright. I don't know any Warframes. Odin is one, I think. Mag? I want to say Magna or something is one of them, but that's one of the starting ones, and I don't think this looks like it. Is it just Eno? Because no, it's not going to be Eno. Surely this can't be Warframe. What if we type Prime? There's quite a few Primes, isn't there? No, it's not a Prime. Imagine the bragging rights of shagging the last member of an ancient species. Wait, can you romance Javik? I haven't played the DLCs for Mass Effect 3. I do have the Legendary Collection, I think, on Origin, because it was in... Or EA's app, not Origin now, is it? It was in a Humble 1 month, but I haven't replayed them. Have you not played Mass Effect, Navagas? A friend of mine played it in this, like, in last year or the year before. He really enjoyed it. He'd never played it before. It apparently stands up. I really liked Mass Effect when I played it. I was like 16 at the time. Really good game. Really fun. Yeah, Mass Effect was amazing. It was, what's his face? Casey. He directed them, didn't he? Casey, what's his face? Who's doing photo? Wait, actually, Navagas, now's a great time for you to get Mass Effect. It's like under £8, the trilogy on Steam, or it literally was the other day. Unless it's gone back up. No, yeah, it's under £8 on Steam for all three and the DLCs, all in one package. Under £8 is such a good deal for that. Such a good deal if you're interested. One's a bit rocky to get through. Legendary Edition, yeah. So it's the remaster. I'll link you it on Discord. It's yeah, I saw that it was on sale, I think yesterday. So it's such a good time for you to get it. Because honestly, first one's a bit rocky. Don't get me wrong. First one, they haven't established the characters. The first one on its own would not be something special. Mass Effect 2 is probably one of the best in my top 10 games of all time. Probably in my top 10 games of all time. Best one's great. It's aged, though. It has aged. And some of the systems weren't great when I played it. And I really don't think the characters are well done in number 1. I think all the characters are a bit bland. But Mass Effect 2, everyone comes into their own. I'm going to skip one here. Oh. I recognize this character. I recognize this character. I didn't hate the ending. I didn't hate the ending. There's a lot of hate for the ending. Without saying too much, let's keep it spoiler free, just in case Navagas hasn't had it ruined for him. But I didn't hate the ending. I get what you mean, like it kind of it builds up and people got a bit disappointed, but I didn't hate the ending. I feel like I do recognize this. What if we say this is like this doesn't look like a human leg, does it? But the torso does. I really feel like I partially know this one, but like that doesn't look too Warframey. That looks Warframey. That looks Warframey to me. What are you guys thinking? That looks like a human leg to you? It does like a human leg? That, I mean, that is the leg, isn't it? That's continuing from there. It's immaterial, isn't it? And it can't be the arm, because both the arms are there. Unless it is... Doesn't look like an arm, does it? Just the material seems like it would fit in with the legs. I feel like this could be a hero shooter character or something. But it also looks like Warframe. It also looks like it could be a Kojima-esque thing. If we do, what's... I've got an idea. I don't think it's right, but I have an idea. What's the guy from... What's Troy Baker's character called in Death Stranding? It's not Cliff, that's Mads Mikkelsen. It's... Higgs. I'm just going to try Higgs. No, this is Warframe, isn't it? I tried Erdin, but not Loki. Yeah, I was never going to get that, man. Never going to get that. JRPG, sequel, dueling, HD 2D. Sequel Dueling HD 2D. Octopath? Bravely Default 2? I'll try Octopath. Hey! Holy shit! I have the Octopath games to play at some point. Tell you what, I'm still enjoying what I'm playing of Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics. So far, it's pretty good. Okay, it's single player, Unreal Engine, after 2012. Okay, what? I was playing Zero, but shelved it. Is that the new Octopath? Have you played the others, Hugh? Were you not a big fan of Octopath Traveler Zero? Because I know Zero, there's a lot of potential people to take along on your journey, isn't there? There's like a lot of different characters, like over 30 characters, where the others have been a bit more concentrated. And I know you make the player character as well in Octopath Traveler Zero. They're obscure. We can give it a go. No. The video Donkey made of Octopath Curse, the JRPG fandom. Donkey doesn't like JRPGs except Persona 5? Why doesn't he like others? That's kind of a question to me, because I think Persona 5 is probably the worst offender for the things that irk me. Like the, dumbing down the dialogue, saying the same thing 12,000 times. If he doesn't like them for the same reason I do, I quite like the genre. If it's done right, if it's done well. I enjoy the game mechanics. I don't think the way like JRPGs tend to tell the narrative is the best. I'm quite enjoying the way Final Fantasy Tactics does it, because the language they use and everything is more, people refer to it like it's a Shakespearean story, and it's a bit. It uses like old-timey language a lot of the time. Or the way they speak, the way their sentences are structured is interesting. Persona 5's done well. No, they have the same conversation 5 times over. I like the art of Persona. It's just there's certain parts that just they have the same conversation about fucking 7,000 times, and it fucks me off. Don't treat me like an idiot. That's your only complaint? No, but like bad dialogue really grates on me. Bad dialogue really grates on me. And I don't think I can get behind following kids and caring about what kids care about. Now that I'm, 20s? I like the gameplay Persona. I like the art style as well, but dialogue really grated on me. It's not a role-playing game. It's third person. It's not a shooter. It's not a shooter. And it's not a role-playing game. It's somewhere in between those two, right? What if we said God of War 1? Just because... Hey, we got the year. So it came out in 2018, and it's a third-person fantasy game. And it's single player. A single player, third person fantasy. Single player third person fantasy from 2018. It's not a role playing game. It's not turn based strategy. Marvel Spider-Man wouldn't be fantasy with it. But it could be a puzzle game, but I can't think of a third-person puzzle game. Could be a roguelike. Or it could just be an adventure. A third-person fantasy adventure game from 2018. Fantasy. I'm trying to think of a game that's fantasy and single player and not an RPG. Depends where they're drawing the line with RPG, doesn't it? In a way as well, because a lot of people will claim fucking anything as an RPG. AC Odyssey. That'd be historical, wouldn't it? Historical fantasy, we can... Fuck it. I'm gonna give it a go, just to give us... Just to... Okay. I just thought as well it could be Phoenix Rising, but... If it's not historical, it won't be Phoenix Rising. So it's definitely fantasy. It's not an Ubisoft game. Oh. No, I think that had a multiplayer. Dragon Age Inquisition had a multiplayer, didn't it? I think. Gears of War would be sci-fi, not fantasy. Inquisition was 2014. Fucking yikes. Also, it'd be a role-playing game. It's hard to think of a fantasy game that isn't some sort of role-playing game, right? This would have been your bread and butter in 2018. You should know it then, man. Detroit Become Human wouldn't be fantasy. No, that'd be... I just thought it could be Wolf Among Us, but it can't be because that'd be too late. Too early, sorry. Telltale's Game of Thrones, that'd probably be earlier. Um... Hmm... What if we go with Spyro again? Reignite Trilogy. Like... that was a stab in the dark. I didn't even know if that was the right fucking year. Holy shit.
Hey everyone, it's Lou from Activision here. One of the
Man just remembered Spyro existed
Today we will be showing you
and tried it.
of Hurricos, which is one of the realms from Spyro 2.
That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
To be able to turn off the force fields that the Electros are trapped behind.
Yeah, dog.
Hurricos specifically is a great
Look at him
example
go.
of how the team at Toys for Bob has remained faithful to the original game's look and feel while enhancing the design.
Yeah. That's crazy. Guess 2018 makes sense. Yeah. It was about the time that they realized they could benefit from, you know, remaking Spyro and Crash because people buy them. You do own this? Have you played it? Have you finished it? I haven't played one of those kind of games since I was a kid, actually. Like a 3D platformer. Anyone got any suggestions to raid? Is the calendar ready for next stream? It's died, mate. It won't stand up. That's how it sits. Like, you know, you stand it up, it falls back down. It won't stand. You know, the 2025 calendar was way better because it stood up. I've still got the 2025 calendar, actually. It's right here. You can see it just behind the chair. Look at that. There's the 2025 calendar. '25 was a more erect year. So erect year, man. All the time. It was always erect. My father doesn't clean his room? No, I've just kept it. I've kept it for the memories. We will raid. Here comes. Unless anyone's got a suggestion. I'm open to suggestions. He could swap the calendars around. No, because they're different. They're different calendars. You've Stoop online. We could read Stoop. I don't want spoilers for Divinity Original Sin 2 because I do want to play it at some point. I haven't played it all the way through yet. I've played like the start a couple of times, but I've never fucking finished it. I want to do a full playthrough of it if I can at some point. You're playing it. You're at Act 2. It's on my list to get around to. You've done the same. I've played the start with a couple of different people. Never get past the start. It's one of those games though where you've really got to commit to it. Like, you know, there's quite a few games you'll start a playthrough with friends and then not play it ever again. You know, there's Borderlands 2 was a classic. That happened with a lot. Obviously Divinity Original Sin 2. What else did I start a playthrough a lot on? There's definitely other games I've done that a lot on. It's Fallout 76. When am I finishing BG3? We're still playing it. We'll still be playing it. We're currently in Act 3. I think we're exploring a lot though. We are exploring a lot. We've done some pretty you know, some pretty random fights that you can find in Act 3 and stuff. So yeah, it might be a while yet. Might be a while. You can spend a lot of time in Act 3 if you still want to do all the side quests. So we'll see.